Hey, how's it going everyone? My name is Wonderful Jake, and today I'm going to be doing a top 5 things I want to see in Adventure Quest 3D. Here's a side note, this doesn't mean it's going to be coming to the game, and you don't really in particular have to like what I have to say, you could be like, oh, I don't want this in the game, and that's fine, that's completely fine. Just comment down below what you want to see in the game, and if I have enough comments, I'll make a separate video of the community's thoughts of what they want in the game. I'll do a top 10 or something, just a bigger list. To start this list off, I'm going to do number 5, which is trade-in / auction house. So let's say I spent an hour doing this dungeon, and I was lucky at the end to have a drop, a 0.1 drop. I have the sword, I equip it. I don't really like the look of the sword, it doesn't really go well with my armor or something, so I go to the auction house and sell it for, its worth. And then, you got players like Blue, who has a lot of gold, who could be like, try to get that armor or that sword, and then go to the auction house and get it. I do remember when I first started to play, there was the Inquisitor robe. I literally, I was in Doom Woods or something like that, I think it was the graveyard. And I come on, I kill like 10 enemies and I got the robe, and the dude popped up to me, he was like, oh my god, did you just get that? And I was like, yeah, I just got the drop now. And he's like, how long have you been trying? I was like, I've just started the game. And he was like saying, oh, I spent hours trying to get that robe. And if they had auction house, I could go sell that robe, because I don't wear that robe anymore, and I don't know if the dude's got the robe anymore. And, it would bring more immersion to the game, buying and selling. And with trading, let's say my buddy comes on, he's a bit new, he's dying at every enemy, he doesn't have a lot of potion, so I go up to him, I give him 10k of my gold, and so he could go off and buy himself some potions, or he could go to the auction house, and pick up some swords for his level, some of the low level good gear. So yeah, that could be auction house / trading, which would be my number 5, which I would think be pretty good if they added into the game. Now number 4 is mini games. Now when I talk about mini games, I talk about fishing, cutting wood and making potions. Now this is a bonus one I'm going to put in for this one, but crafting and cooking. So let's say I chop wood for an hour, I get 1k wood. And then, I could either sell it to just an NPC or put on the auction house, sell it for 1k, 1k wood for 1k gold, and then some dude comes, buy it, and then he could craft his stuff with the wood. And it could be other materials like farming leather and stuff like that, a bit like WoW. And again with the cooking, if I'm fishing for an hour and I get like 500 fish, I go sell that, and then some dude goes and make himself 500 cooked fish for potions, so like fishy potions. Sounds weird, but you could do as you wish with it, change it up, like fish dinner or stuff like that. You could have in your hot bar, eat it, and it would give you 100 health instant or stuff like that. It would have a cooldown. So that was my idea for number 4. Now number 3, player titles. So let's just say I did this dungeon, it took me a while to do a dungeon. It's a really hard dungeon, and I killed the boss, me and my friends did it, and it was a super hard dungeon, so it gave me a title, a special title. Let's just say the title was the Destroyer, for instance. I could come back to battle on, or you could come back to battle on and show off you got the Destroyer title. And then people go like, oh my god, he did that dungeon, and then people could ask, hey dude, could you help me with that dungeon? It was really hard. And then you get players talking, and then it's just adds more to the community. You get players talking like, hey dude, can you help me go get that Destroyer titles, for instance? And yeah, so I think titles would bring a really good thing to the game. I know Blue, he has like 1 million gold. Again, he could have a millionaire gold, a millionaire title. And again, players could go up to him and say, hey Blue, do you want any good spots for me to get some gold? And again, he could talk to him, yeah, go do this and go do that. So that's titles. I know Adventure Quest World has like titles, but they kind of turned into badges. and you have to like click on the player's name, click on there, and then go to character info to have a look at like their badges. But you know, you could actually wear your badge, as in this instance a title. Like in Adventure Quest Worlds, I got the Millionaire title badge, I mean. So yeah, so this would just be a way to show it off to the players so they know, oh, he done this dungeon, so maybe he could help me. You know, you get the community talking and stuff like that. So yeah, that was number 3. Number 2 is it's a bit more immersion. So this one is sitting down and / sitting on chairs. So let's say me and my friends were here, and I wanted to get this really cool screenshot, and you know, I could do / sit and we'll have all my friends sitting by here. Or let's say, you know, I want to do a machinima, you know, a little movie of Adventure Quest 3D. I could go up to here, click on the chair, it'll allow me to sit down, and that fish I was catching, you know, I could go cook that fish and then eat it at the table. And it would be pretty cool if they added an animation for eating, stuff like that. If I just buy some potions, I think we sell potions, don't yeah. If I buy potions by here, got a potion, and I click on it, see what I do? I just jump in the air. Well, not jump, my hand goes up in the air. It would be pretty cool if they added like a drinking animation. You know, you can be fast, you know, just put up, drink, and throw away, stuff like that. And again, they could do with eating, you know, it doesn't have to look like fish, it would just be a bowl of something and that you're putting in your mouth, you know, that'd be perfect. And again, with drinking, just be a cup or a flagon like one of these, and you know, it could be filled with water or whatever. So yeah, I think that would be a really cool idea for them to add in the game. Again, it would add more immersion to the game for people. Now I have another one. This is number 1, and this is player housing / player street. Oh, how do you get up there? So let's say I have 5 friends on my friends list. So I go to my village, or the local village for my friends list, and you know, I'll show all my friends' houses. So let's say this is my house. This is my buddies, and again, this is my buddies. And you know, this is one of my friends, like Blue, who paid $1 million, you know, and he could have spent it on a castle like this. And yeah, it would bring, like, you know, you could have your own community. Yeah, so I think that'd be pretty good. And with housing, you know, adding furniture, you could add a furniture shop, you know, to battle on, get more people going. And again, you could use your wood to make wooden furniture. Yeah, so I think that'd be pretty good. But the only problem I would see with it, let's say all my friends have $1 million gold and they all buy a castle. It would be a bit weird, you know, seeing just a castle there, a castle there. So I don't know, they would have to work around that, I guess. You know, maybe add 1 castle per village. So let's say I have 5 friends and they all have castles, and the max limit houses for a village was 5. You know, I would just be on my own, and there would be no other houses because all my friends got castles, and a village is only bound to 1, you know, big house as like a castle. So yeah, that's been my top 5 things I want to see in Adventure Quest 3D. Again, if you don't agree with it, that's fine. You know, just comment what you want. If I have a lot of comments, I'll probably do a community top, maybe top 5 or top 10, depends on how much feedback I get. And you know, if I get the good feedback on this video, and I do a community's top 10 or top 5 or whatever video, and maybe the developers might see it and, you know, take interest in some of our ideas for the game. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoy the video. Remember to like, I always appreciate it all. Subscribe if you're new to this channel. You know, I like to see new subscribers. And if you see me in game, don't be scared to ask for some help. You know, I'm always in battle on, you know, just running around like this, like stupid. Again, if you're low level, you want some help doing some certain missions, don't be scared to come up to me and ask. You know, I'm always ready to help. So yeah guys, it's been me, What About Jake. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one.